Hey man, what's going on, man? This your boy KSMG back with another video, man, and today you can tell by the thumbnail, you can tell by the title exactly what's going on, man. We discussing how would Cheetah play in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. If you've been following my channel since the days of Marvel Avengers, then you should know of my How Would They Play series I created where we discuss potential DLC characters and how they will play if added to the game. Well, with Suicide Squad, we're going to be doing the same thing because there are so many characters I would love to see be included as post-launch DLC. Now, before we get started, I want to say that I am aware of the characters that are supposedly confirmed for year one in this game. Unlike Marvel Avengers, I tried to avoid leaks and rumors this time around, but ultimately I was spoiled in the end. Nothing is confirmed as of yet, but the leaks come from the one and only Miller on Twitter, and his track record is pretty solid. And the game actually showed off the first year of characters when you complete the game's campaign, and it looks to back up the leaks. But I won't be discussing those characters here because this series will focus on the characters we could possibly see in a potential year 2 and beyond. We'll discuss story, gameplay, skins, and as always, feel free to let me know any fun facts about the character we're discussing. And in this video, we're discussing Barbara Minerva, aka the Cheetah. When I was preparing to make this series, I went over to Comic Vine and I found the full list of DC characters that have either been affiliated or a part of the Suicide Squad, and the Cheetah was one of them. So with that being said, let's get into the story and how she could fit in this game's universe. Gonna go ahead and put this spoiler warning right here because I'm about to get into some details. Now, most of y'all should know that this game is set in Rocksteady's Arkhamverse. It's been 5 years after the events of Arkham Knight, Batman is now a part of the Justice League, and other big DC characters in this universe seem to now be very present, one being Wonder Woman. Unfortunately, Wonder Woman was blasted to death by evil Superman, and while I believe that the evil Justice League members in the campaign aren't really dead and will eventually come back, Wonder Woman is a different story. She wasn't corrupted by Brainiac, and she literally faded away into the air. So what does that mean for Cheetah? I got two theories or ideas of how she could work. If you know the character, then you know that she's a big rival to Wonder Woman. What if somehow through the grapevine she found out that Wonder Woman died, and that kind of ticks her off, man? It's almost like a Vegeta in a Goku situation, where if Goku was to get defeated or killed or something, Vegeta would probably get mad because he thinks he's the one that should defeat Goku or kill Goku, yada yada yada. Maybe it could be the same way for Cheetah. She makes her way to Metropolis, finds out that Superman is the one that killed Wonder Woman, and maybe she would be so rage-filled that she would actually try and take on the Man of Steel. Now, the Cheetah is very smart, so that would kind of be stupid on her part, but hey, you never know. Or maybe she could simply just be sad that Wonder Woman is dead, because before she was Cheetah, her and Diana did have a friendship. But since Superman is quote unquote dead, maybe she can just be in Metropolis searching for Superman and stumbles across Task Force X. It would be cool if this could lead to a fight, because I'm pretty sure every character that gets added into this game won't just automatically become a member of the team. Probably gonna have to do some type of mission, go recruit them, something like that. So what if for Cheetah, we actually have to fight her, and once we defeat her, Captain Boomerang will deliver the final blow by sticking a bomb in her neck. And with that, Cheetah is now a part of the Suicide Squad. It will be interesting if maybe one of her motives is to somehow figure out how to bring Wonder Woman back. Maybe once she learns of Brainiac and his whole situation, maybe she will be more intrigued to take him down, maybe get some answers out of him, something crazy like that. Now, my other idea is that she's from another universe, similar to Joker and another character that hasn't been announced yet. What if the Cheetah comes from another Earth where her Wonder Woman is maybe already dead, maybe she killed her, or maybe she's already a part of a Suicide Squad and is aware of the other Brainiacs on Earth 1, and she volunteers herself to be a part of the team. I feel like either of those ideas could work, but Rocksteady could also just take the easy route and add Cheetah to the Suicide Squad the same way they did in the comics. While Cheetah was searching for the God Killer knife, Wonder Woman of course pulled up to stop her, but this time she wasn't alone. She was with the Justice League, and the Cheetah was actually captured and sent to prison. It was there when she was actually chosen to be a part of the Suicide Squad. So maybe in this universe, Cheetah is already in jail, Amanda Waller knows of her existence, and with the amount of Brainiacs out there that we're gonna have to fight, maybe Amanda Waller adds her to the team because we could use all the help we can get.
But at this point, hopefully Brainiac is already defeated and the squad could take on a new foe like Storo.
A cool little fact that I learned while researching is that Cheetah actually contacted Black Manta while in prison before she got added to the Suicide Squad. And that's something I definitely would love to see with new characters coming into the game. Maybe we could tease other potential characters, you know, through that character. But y'all let me know what y'all think. What are some ways she could be added and what would that lore be? But that's the story. Now let's talk about the gameplay. We're going to be going over a couple specifics for her overall moveset, her weapon sets, melee, traversal, and traversal skill. So let's start with the weapon sets. In the comics, when Cheetah was a part of the Suicide Suicide Squad, she used a Gatling gun, so heavy weapons would definitely be one of her sets. I think assault rifles and shotguns would be the other two. Maybe sniper rifles could replace shotguns, but definitely heavy weapons and assault rifles. For her melee weapon, I think the best option would be the God Killer sword. She used it before in the comics and it just looks cool. The guns and melee weapons in the game already have special effects thanks to the afflictions we can equip, so a glowing gold sword should work perfectly. It would be pretty cool to see how the color changes depending on what affliction you have equipped it. But there is another DC character that could come to the game who also used the God Killer sword. So if the sword is already taken, I think a spear would be a solid choice for Cheetah. But let's move on to her traversal. The traversal in the game is one of the highlights to me, so if Cheetah does get added to the game, I'd be really interested to see what Rocksteady would do for her. Me personally, I think Wonder Woman's lasso of truth would be the best option. Combined with fast and long leaps as well as crawling up buildings with her claws, her traversal would probably be one of my favorites. Very similar to Catwoman's traversal in Batman Arkham City. By the way, I will be making a video on Catwoman and her traversal section will literally just be Arkham City, so spoiler alert. But anyway, with the lasso, it will be best used as a grapple similar to Harley Quinn's traversal. And when it comes to her leaps, I think it should be like a toned down version of King Shark's, where her jumps being more positioned like a pouncing cheetah. And like Captain Boomerang and King Shark, she should also have an airborne dash ability. And I think the best way to pull that off is to give her the sandals of Hermes. Maybe she can only leap forward and would need to combine her claw climbing, the lasso, and the sandals to reach higher altitudes. Wall running would be cool to see as well, and also maybe a crawl running type of thing by holding down R1. But y'all let me know what y'all would choose for her traversal. Her using a lasso of truth will also mean that she would need to be from another universe where she defeated Wonder Woman, since Diana is dead in this game's main universe. But let's move on to her traversal attack. Once again, pulling similarities from existing characters, I think her traversal attack should be like a more deadly version of Captain Boomerang's traversal attack. She could use her speed to move around her enemies and slice them with her claws and maybe even take bites out of them with her fangs, or she could do like a spinning claw move similar to Wolverine. Either one of those would be pretty heat to see. But last but not least, let's discuss skins. Now we're definitely gonna need a lot of Rocksteady originals since she doesn't have many outfits and usually it's just naked. But there are a couple of suits that I like to see, like these. And as always, I hope for some of the cartoon skins to be 1-to-1, which should be possible for Rocksteady since they already did this before in Arkham City with the animated series skins. And in Suicide Squad, we have the cel shaded looks. But with that, I'll kick it over to y'all. Would y'all like to see Cheetah be added to the game? Do y'all agree with the things I said in this video? And if not, what would you add or change? Let me know all of that down in the comments and stay tuned for the next How Would They Play video. But until then, I'm gonna end this up right here. I hope y'all enjoy. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell so you know when I'm posting, man. Share the content, share the channel, do all of that. I'll see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Kagi SMG. Peace.
Lonely, why did you say you're not lonely? Oh, you're a silly girl. I know, I heard it's so, it's just like you.